Hello, hello. I am not behind my desk today. I thought I'd get outside just a little bit. It's quiet here in my neighborhood. I'm right in the heart of Bismarck, the capital of North Dakota, kind of in the center of, not quite the center, but sort of in the center of the north central region, Montana, North and South Dakota. And on this Saturday briefing, I thought I'd just step outside and enjoy this beautiful, pleasant day. I guess the price of the cold winters we have up here, and they are cold, but that's the price we pay for having almost perfect weather the rest of the year, from about maybe mid-April to mid-October or even early November. It's pretty nice here. It's almost heaven. And so I'm enjoying it today and just get out of the office a little bit. And a couple of things I want to share with you. First, I just want to salute you for your faithfulness. The monthly reports are coming in the first of the month, and so we're getting the reports from the churches. And not only that, but just in talking to the pastors and members over the last 2 months, I am so impressed in how you have stepped up. The new buzzword is essential. Well, brothers and sisters of the North Central region, and this is true from around the world from what I hear, you have shown and proven that God and church is essential in the way that you have supported your church. And ministers, in the way that you have gotten creative and gotten out there in every available medium, you have gotten out there and ministered and touched your people and been a voice of sanity and reason and hope and faith and just been such a blessing. And so I'm very proud of you, and I salute you so much. But now the second thing, just something to put in your mind to think about. Where do we go from here? The trap door is opening a little bit. We're able to get out of the house a little bit now. And it's going to be, we're rolling this thing out. It's still going to be a moving target and trying to figure out what to do, especially a region as large as North Central. Every state has a little different game plan. We're rolling this out, and really every part of every state, your community, your church is going to be a little different. So where do we go from here? Well, I want to put a word in. Essential is kind of a buzzword. Well, I want to put a word in your mind to think about, and it's called omni-channel. You'll hear that sometime in the business world, and it's companies that are good at creating different ways to reach their customer or for their customer to reach them. And there have been some companies during this time when we've seen unprecedented layoffs and people are unemployed. There are some companies that are thriving and they have not missed a beat. Some of the restaurants that we've seen when they had to shut their doors, well, they found ways to reach their customer. They would deliver food to you, or they got real creative in allowing you to order online and go and pick it up. And so there are some of these restaurants, the ones that will survive are the ones that were omni-channel. You can go to like a Walmart or a Sam's Club or Costco or Target, some of these stores that cater and meet our essential needs. They're thriving during this time, not just because they're selling the right products, but because they're omni-channel. You can order online, they'll deliver it to you, or you can order and you can come and pick it up at curbside, or they got real organized in allowing you to come into the store, but they're omni-channel. Well, the church is the same way. That's what you did. Some of you guys that didn't know how to get on Facebook, you didn't even have a Facebook account. Now you're on Facebook Live. You got creative. You found a way to get her done, as they say. And so many creative things that I've seen, and I've just been so impressed with that. Well, people's gotten used to that now, just like going to a restaurant. Sanj and I went to a restaurant yesterday, the first time in probably 2 months or more, and it was entirely different. And honestly, it was a little iffy. We didn't know, all these people around, and so it's a little dicey to get back out in public, and people are going to feel that. It's going to take a while for people to get comfortable in church. Not only that, but they've gotten used to the other way you have been ministering to them. And so it's not that we're going to compromise our core values. It's not that church buildings are not going to be important, to have a place we assemble. But don't think in terms of going back to the old model. Once you roll out, once we got omni-channel, people they'll return to the restaurants, but they're going to still enjoy ordering. They're going to still, and going and picking it up. They're going to enjoy having it delivered to them. The life is not going to go back the way that it was. And so, as we are making our plans, rolling out our plans, let's don't roll back to the way it was, but let's keep rolling forward. Let's continue to perfect all the different channels, all the different ways that we're ministering to our people. And so, guys, you've stepped up. Now just keep stepping out and keep perfecting all the different ways that you've been ministering. You know, the good news is you 3 months ago, you were ministering to your congregation, your local congregation. Now you're ministering to the world. There are people that are being impacted, not just in your community, but you are making a difference around the world in some of these mediums that you've used. So don't table them, don't chef them. Of course, let's open the doors. Let's swing wide the doors of the temple, of the house of God, and let the people come in and rejoice. But even that will look different going forward. But let's also, don't forget, the other ways. Omni-channel, the new buzzword. But anyway, God bless you. I hope you have a great weekend. Let's keep running to win, doing all we do for the gospel's sake. And God's going to let me get out and about here before long. I'm going to see you around the bend. I'm going to be walking into your church. I look forward to seeing you soon. But God bless you, great NCR, as you continue to shine the light in this lost world. Blessings.